Hello and welcome to Pool Pro Office Mini Demo Series. Today's mini demo is going to be on project management, scheduling, and communications in Pool Pro Office. Are you tired of chasing project folders, erasing grease boards, and managing on Excel spreadsheets, all not connected to each other? Well, we have an all-in-one solution for you. Pool Pro Office version 15.0. Yes, that's 15 years. We are the oldest, most comprehensive project management software designed specifically for pool builders and service companies. Pool Pro Office covers leads management, project management and scheduling, and service and warranty. Those are the three major footstools. We also offer point of sale and inventory as an option. Let's get started on the home screen. As you log in, yes, project management, mini demo series in Pool Pro Office. Welcome. We also have Ask Project Pro. You ask a question. This is your immediate help button to Pool Pro Office. We have documents and forms. This is a library. Allows you to store your documents and forms and print and email and print and view. Select service order. Find a project, an existing one, by name, address, phone number, or view existing projects. On the home page, we also have charts, inventory, point of sale options, reports, company-wide page, settings to customize it, and our Pool Pro Office news. Version 15.0 has new connections, My Connections. You create your own connections to whatever manufacturers or distributors you need to, all within Pool Pro Office. So let's jump into the project. That's where the productivity and scheduling is so important in managing your organization and communicating with your clients. We can create a new project in Pool Pro Office. Typically, those projects are processed from the time they were a lead and moved as a lead folder into a project digital folder. And we'll go look at a project digital folder. The digital folder is really what started Pool Pro Office 16, 17 years ago. I was chasing 450 manila folders around the office each year, wasting a lot of time looking for manila folders. I wanted to type in the customer's name in seconds and be in their project folder. If I needed to look at the contract, I could view that. If I needed to look at the design sketch, I could view that. I could look at the of the building permit. I could see the permit documents that were stored. Tile selection, site survey, these are all documents. Typically they're in that germy manila folder in the office. We have the most sanitized digital documents in the pool industry. Access letters, homeowners associations, property appraiser to get that legal description. These are all the storage containers in that digital folder. It opened up with the schedule tab in it. This is a pool. Each of these milestones is customizable by type of project. Up top, we have the ability to communicate with the customer, email them, pick up the phone, call them, or text them. Location map, the weather channel. We have the ability to see if there were multiple projects at this address. You may one year do a pool, you may do a remodel, you may do a spa. Schedule edit enables you to customize the schedule in this project above and beyond your master set of milestones. So we track and store all the data for this client. In the Schedule tab, this is where you schedule your project out. And milestone has the ability to store notes, lots of notes, has the ability to assign somebody to it, schedule it out to start and complete. It also has the ability to put in documents and forms at any given milestone. And down here, let's see, there we are. This one was one where I added a picture from the backyard on a mobile device. And that was uploaded, letting them know that they do need to do power and the homeowner is aware of that. So you can store unlimited documents and images throughout Pool Pro Office based upon milestones, so you know where to look for that image. You also have the ability to create custom email templates back in settings, and with a push of a button, communicate with this customer with the status of their project, or custom SMS text templates. So we enable the scheduler to communicate with this client in every way possible. Text communications, email communications, text template, and email templates. We also have the ability to email the schedule for this customer. It gives them an overview of what's been scheduled, the status, and who was assigned to it, and the dates. It does not have any notes. The print schedule allows you to print out the summary of this whole project, including the notes, and that's usually for management purposes. But here on the right-hand side are all the processes of delivering this project. This is a schedule tab. Next, we go to the change order. Hopefully, you'll be able to create multiple change orders for each project, increasing your profitability. Here, I can create a change order right on the fly, even in the backyard of someone's house. I can print it out, I can mail it, and I can upload the signed document. I can also, on a mobile device, take customer signatures on it. And it will add these change orders to the accounting tab down here at the bottom, so you won't lose track of those change orders. Communications enables you to communicate with this client either email, or you can communicate through work orders for subs. So every email communication out of Pool Pro Office is documented and logged, including the text message log. Project information is going to give you the information who sold it, who the scheduler is, the site super, contract amount, date the contract was signed. You may have a different install address than a mailing address, and custom notes that go on work orders and service orders, such as gate codes. Private notes, very important person, bad dog. We also have the ability to track construction timeframes from any starting milestone to any ending milestone, creating the calendar days and work days that it took to finish. So you could actually create a summary from dig to plaster and give the customer what the timeline was on that pool. In project information, all the lead information from your lead folder was moved directly into there. Construction drawings. This enables you to upload and store all your construction drawings. As you change order, you upload new ones, and the most current one's always on the top. The construction drawings are great out in the field because it enables you to pull up that drawing on a mobile device. No longer do you need those paper documents, and these construction drawings are viewable out in the field and expandable with pinch and pull on the mobile device to view it, and the resolution stays crisp and clean. So that's an example of a construction pool plan in Pool Pro Office. That was a fairly large size file. That was a CAD drawing. So you can store images, PDFs, CAD drawings. CAD drawings will only open up if you had CAD on the plan. So most people save those CAD drawings in PDFs. So that's the Drawings tab. You also have the capability back in Communications when you create an email to attach any of these drawings to that email. No longer do you have to search all over your computer for those drawings to attach to an email in your email. It's already there stored. Construction orders and events and expenses. This enables you to track and create all your work orders. There's actually a place you can create a master list of work orders, and it will sweep them all in when you create this project. And at that point, all you have to do is process it, schedule it, and create your expenses on it. Let's take a look at this CAD drawing. That was a work order that was created for my CAD person to create this CAD drawing. I had the amount in there. I was able to email this work order to them, and it's on the calendar and scheduled. Once I have all my work orders in here, if I have all the costs and expenses for any subcontractor, in-house, or material expense, it would create a job cost. And it would list all the items that you put on that pool and the total cost at the bottom. So it will really, truly track all your expenses on this project. The Service and Warranty tab enables you to, after the project is completed, to set up maybe those reoccurring events at weekly cleaning maintenance for this client. Or you may have a warranty call, which would be a one-time event per visit. You may do openings and closings, so there's many categories to create a service event. And it stores all the service history of this customer in their digital file cabinet. Images. As you stored images at any milestone with notes, it will actually allow you to view those images one by one. There's also a place for service images. If somebody was out there to do a warranty call or service call and took an image, at that time you would have a record of that image also. And we also have miscellaneous images or documents for that. Can't find a place where to stick it. Project supervisor checklists and site visits. There are some pre-built checklists in here that you can utilize, you can change, you can modify, you choose your own adventure. It gives a supervisor checklist at pre-site for this one to go out there and mark and check all the items on this checklist. They can not only add notes, but they can add images, and they can mark when they were there to do that checklist. One of my other favorite checklists was really at the back end, the punch list items. Now I know what the punch list items are. I have a picture of it, who was assigned to fix this punch list item, and when it was completed, and the customer's signature on a mobile device. Not only do we have pre-built checklists for them to supervise their projects from start to finish, but we also have site super logs. So if they want to create a log for a day, they can go out, upload some images, make some notes, and you will have a site super visit log of that project. So for on-site supervision, this area here is spectacular for that supervisor out in the field to really help manage that project. I always felt if they followed the checklist, I had less problems at the very end of the project. If they didn't follow a checklist, things got buried up and covered up and didn't get seen. We have the project specifications for this pool. It's going to have your pool specs, what equipment's on this pool, pumps, filters, lights, when it was installed, when the warranty's up. It allows you to view everything from equipment to decks to tile, so you know what's on this pool to warranty and service it down the line. And the last is accounting. The most important part, it tracks your draw schedule, where it creates a draw schedule based upon your standard draw schedule, or you might have bank draw schedules or builder draw schedules. But it'll create that schedule. You can print and email invoices to the client. You can push and sync to QuickBooks desktop or online. We do link to both of those, QuickBooks desktop through a plugin. QuickBooks Online is through the API in Pool Pro Office. We also, if you create change orders, it adds a change order to this accounting tab so you don't lose track of those important change orders on your project. When I send out an invoice, if you have QuickBooks Online, you have the opportunity to add that automatic online payment process so they can pay directly from the invoice. If you don't have QuickBooks Online, we do have a link for Card Connect to accomplish the same thing. You can receive payments against any change order or draw schedule, and it's going to give you the current accounting and receivable on this client. So this project folder includes everything you could imagine about that client, stored all the documents, tracked every process along the way. Every time you scheduled out of this project folder, it synced with the wonderful ultimate project calendar in Pool Pro Office. And since I can work in multiple windows, I can go to my calendar in the background and pull it up. This ultimate project calendar has a month view, week view, daily view, depending on how many events you have per day, or horizon view. And the horizon view has the ability to pull out as many weeks as you want, so you can truly track a project from start to finish. It'll also have the peaks and valleys of your productivity, so you know where you have openings. But the month view is typically the one I use the most. And what's nice about this monthly calendar is I can go back and forth month by month. I can combine my calendars. In this particular view, I actually have the project milestone calendar, construction work order calendar attached to it, and company-wide events, which could be anything. They're all color coded. The blues are completed. Green, paid, got money. Light green is billed. It's not quite complete yet. Orange, issue, I need the NOC for that permit. The project milestones have have the black trucks. The work orders have the little wrench. We also have company-wide events. Company-wide could be company meetings, could be a meeting with the building department, anything that wasn't project related that you can put on this calendar, including a to-do list. So you can combine your calendar as much as you want or as little as you want. But it's color code. Like I said, the blues are completed, green's begun, orange is an issue, yellow scheduled, hasn't started yet, and I'll go today's calendar. Unfortunately, people are working on Sunday. But anyway, I'm planned out and scheduled in advance, and if something changes, all I have to do is drag and drop to change the schedule. I do not need to go back and change dates on calendars. It does it for me when I drag and drop. The other spectacular feature of this ultimate calendar, and what makes it ultimate, is right there, the magic wheel. The magic wheel allows you from the calendar view to create a work order for this milestone. Send a text out, send an email out. If you had a templated text or email, send that out from the calendar without leaving it. Go to the project schedule tab, schedule something else out, and when you closed, you're stayed in the calendar. Look at your equipment specs or pull up the phone number to give the customer a call. All from the calendar without leaving it and going back to that project folder. So this is a company-wide view of everything that's going on in your project with the ability to manage it from the calendar, not from project folder to folder to folder. We also have the ability in this calendar to filter any which way we want, by customer, just by typing the text. Let's look at what payments. Let's look at decks, or it could be subs, Buccaneer Steel. You can filter and sort this and create basically instant color-coded reports on what's on this calendar with 3 to 4 characters in a text. Also from the calendar, you can go to any active project folder, view that project folder, and when you close, you stayed in the calendar. You don't have to leave the calendar. You could search for a project folder, view it, and when you closed, you stayed in the calendar. So this is really what makes this calendar the most productive project management calendar in the pool industry. Even Google. A lot of people brag about their Google calendar. I like Google calendars too, but you tell me if you can do these items from Google Calendar, and Google Calendar will be as good as Pool Pro Office's calendar. But you can't do these. I know it. There is even the capability of overlaying a Google or an Outlook calendar on this calendar. So this calendar has all kinds of future capabilities that we have. There's even the ability to create a shared URL calendar for a subcontractor. You could even do it for the customer if you wanted. I dare not to. I've never been a fan of customer portals to where they see your calendar and they become micromanagers of your project management. So shared calendars are great for subs, not so much for homeowners. So that's the ultimate project calendar in Pool Pro Office. We also, in project management, have schedule management. It allows us to filter in list view by subcontractor, by status, and it creates list views of what's on that calendar. Construction work orders. We can view all, completed, open. It gives a list of work orders that we have open for each milestone, who was assigned, and we can go to that detail and complete it. We have a permit report that enables you to create a permit report from signed contract to permit received, and it tracks where you are in the process of receiving that building permit and if there's any issues on it. The electronic job board. It enables you to view your electronic job board from starting to ending milestone. You choose your own adventure there. And it enables you to click on a milestone. The deposit, I got a red, that means stalled. I got an issue here. They're working on bank financing. It's color coded the same way the calendar is. The blues are completed, the red is stalled, the orange is an issue, the green scheduled hasn't, and the yellows hasn't been scheduled yet. This has all your clients here on the left-hand side, which you can scroll down. You can also, in this digital calendar, actually modify the schedule or schedule from it. Same as you can in the calendar view. The benefit of the calendar view is that magic wheel, which the job board does not have. But it's a pretty picture. Most people are familiar with this, this view because it's what they had on the wall with grease boards or cards on the wall, or it's what they had in some form of Excel spreadsheet. But this one's interactive. You can't schedule and modify so much and especially with the erase boards and grease boards. They call them eraser boards for a reason. You erase the data you put down. So that's the digital job board. We have today's milestone map, which will give you a map location of those projects on the schedule for today and what milestone was scheduled. We also have an active project map, which will pinpoint all the projects currently on the active. Up here, 48 of them on a map, so you know where all your projects are located. Down below are report capabilities. Change order list, change order receivable list, gives you what's on the street for you to collect and change orders. Draw receivables, it's going to give you a list of receivables, whether it's a deposit, deck, shell, and what you have on the street to collect. All without getting a hold of the accountant to achieve that. We also have an active, inactive job report. The active ones are ones under construction. The inactive are the ones completed or in service. Production reports. This enables you to create a timeline and choose which milestones you would like a production report for. And you create it, and it gives you a list view based upon week, what was signed contract, we got a construction plan done, an excavation, the job number, the customer, and the dates, and who did it. So there is a production report that enables you to track production. Work order checklist manager. This enables you to create a master list of work orders for each project. It'll load those master lists in there so you do not have to retype every work order for every project time after time after time. You just have to complete it and process it. So that pretty much covers the project management in Pool Pro Office. And if you're tired of chasing those project folders around, would like to put everything all in one place in the cloud so you can manage your projects, schedule your projects, and communicate with that customer more efficiently and effectively, then take a look at Pool Pro Office Complete. We now have available 3 options. Pool Pro Office Complete, which includes the leads management, project management, service and warranty all in one, and the point of sale is an option. We also have Pool Sales Pro. That's a standalone app for the leads management only for pool salespeople out in the field that do not have a company-wide project management or need to manage their sales. We also have a standalone Pool Service Pro, which enables service-only companies to get what they need. You only pay for what you need, whether you need the complete Pool Sales Pro or Pool Service Pro. For more information, you're welcome to give us a call, go to our website, email me, and schedule an online demo to find out more about how Pool Pro Office can simplify your pool life by putting everything all in one place. Thank you.